Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Friday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things, well, WWE Superstars. And today on the channel, guys, we're going to be heading back to Series 9 to look at a very small wave of figures here, but some iconic wrestlers here. We have Davey Boy Smith, or the British Bulldog. We have Kane, which will be the main focus of today's reveal. We'll take a look at the figure in the packaging, all right, look at the artwork he comes with. We'll compare this Kane, or this version of Kane, to his Masters of the WWE Universe version, all right, to see the differences, all right. And finally, we have Muhammad Ali, all right, the greatest boxer of all time, all right. Of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. Hope you hit that like button, and thank you for doing that. Hit that notification bell when I upload new videos, and please share this video. Who has a passion and a love for collecting all things WWE Superstars. Without further ado, let's take a look at Kane. All right. My camera down here. All right, let's get these other guys out of the way really quick. So here is the packaging. All right, an iconic Hall of Famer, of course. Right there, you got the, of course, let's take a look here. We've got the WWE Superstars right there. You got Kane. All right, nice glamour shot of Kane right there. Loose fabric gear. And there he is in packaging. All right, looking really good. I got Kane right there. All right, of course you got the fans in the background. All right, looking good. In the back. All right, you got the W Superstars right there, Series 9. All right. Kane, all right, through the Hellfire and Brimstone. The big red machine, of course. And, of course, the cross-sell. And just like the cartoon collection Origins figures, only 3 figures to the Superstars line. And starting, with Series 9 and moving, beyond Series 9 for the Superstars line, like, I feel like the cartoon collection for Origins for Masterverse, or Masters of Universe, only 3 figures, only. If there is a Chase version, which I believe this series did not have a Chase, I don't think there was a Chase variant with Series 9. I could be wrong, but only 3 figures. And like I said, 3 iconic figures here. All right. Bang back around here. All right. And what can you say about Kane? A Hall of Famer, a legend in this business. A great iconic character here. He looks absolutely incredible right there. I love the look of him. All right, and one of those characters where you could put him in the Masters of the Masters of the Universe line, unboxed. Now, like I said, one thing I will point out, if you are new to this channel or first time watching this channel, as far as my Superstars collection that we do on the channel here, it's an inbox collection only. I do not have any loose figures of these figures here. Okay, but an amazing version of Kane here. All right, looks great. And he does come with I think, like a robe or a cape, I believe. All right, there. Yeah. Something that you did not see. I think he wore the cape once in a match. But Kane was never, really known for wearing, a cape. But except for one time, I think. All right, but looks good. All right, of course, like I said, he was no stranger to the Origins line. We did get a Masters of the WWE Universe, which I'm going to put right here. Back up the camera here. So there you are. So you can see differences quite a bit. All right, almost identical face sculpts right there between Kane, between his Superstars version and his WWE Universe version right there. This version. Now this version here has more of that rubato fear look to him. All right, you can see the more of the arms there, the robot arms right here for Kane. And if you look in the back right here, you can see that he can plug in one of the blasters or claws that with a mixture of trap jaw and rubato here. All right. But beautiful artwork as well. All right. Now the look for Kane for both versions are similar but very different. All right. You can see the black for the Master of the Universe is up front right here in the chest here. And this version is more down the abs as well. But it looks good. Got the black pants right here, the red pants. Alright. Of course, you can see the hand right there for the claw right there. Alright. Of course, you can see the hair. The hair for Kane is slightly different, a light brown. Where this one has a more, I feel like a much darker tone for Kane here. That looks good. And of course, the beauty part, with Origins figures, you can mix and match, you can plug and play. If you want to, if you like parts from this version of Kane, you can swipe out to, come up with the ultimate version of Kane. All right, fully articulated. All right, and with the Master of WWE Universe line, which I do have fully complete. All right, if you wish to check it out and go back to my channel and watch all my videos on that, please do. All right, this is an inbox collection. Basically, all my wrestlers, my Origins wrestling figures that I have in my collection, I'm sure you guys are already aware of, are an inbox collection only, not a loose collection. All right, but looks good. All right. Like I said, a Hall of Famer, a legend. I hope, and because we have, I guess we can say we have the Brothers of Destruction, because we do have Undertaker, one of the earliest versions of Undertaker. I'm kind of curious if we'll get the other variants of Undertaker through the SuperStars line, like the American Badass version of him. I feel like yes, I think that's going to be a no-brainer. The Undertaker is an iconic figure of this universe, or for the WWE. So it's just a matter of time we'll get other variants of the Undertaker, a part of this line here. And same with Kane. I would love to get a unmasked version of Kane. I'm looking at the figure here. I don't think the mask will be able to be removed, but I would love to get an unmasked version of Kane here as well. But an amazing figure, fun figure here, and like I said, a figure that you can put in the Master of the Universe, line, because it looks like he would be fit right perfectly with one of Skeletor's, minions. All right, got the soft good cloak right there, with the bag right there. All right, see the styles of the pants here, like almost polar opposites right here. Get it, because you get the black right there, the red flames right there going down the boots, or by the trunks right there are the pants. Where this one is the polar opposite. We have the red pants and like the black design on the legs here. All right, you got the kind of like the robotic eyes right there for the the Master of the Universe right there, with the yellow or like gold, and this one is more humanized version of him with the nose and mouth. All right, but amazing, absolutely amazing character. But unfortunately, I do mention this quite a bit when we talk about the SuperStars line on this channel. I try, for the most part, I'm trying to be positive about this line. This is a very, as you know, if you do collect this line, or you've probably heard me talk about this every time, and it's like a broken record, this is a very, very difficult line to collect, unfortunately. In fact, moving from Series 9 to what I have in the collection, unfortunately, I've gotten these figures off of like online purchases, not retail. Unfortunately, like I said, it's a very, very difficult line to collect. You got to have extreme patience and for the most part luck, to collect this line. But it's a great line. Unfortunately, Walmart and Mattel, or just, I guess, don't see eye to eye in some places, and so unfortunately, when it comes to the SuperStars line, it's a very, but for me, it's good, it's okay, because I can, because my passion is more a Master of the Universe line for Origins. This is a sub collection, I do, when I'm pretty much caught up for the Origins figures for Master of the Universe and Masterverse itself. And so I can take the time to be patient. And for the most part, I don't mind, I would love to get them more in hand from retail, and get them right there and then, instead of having to wait, week or weeks, to get these figures online. But thank God there is online, purchases, because I've got enough. For the most part, my collection has been off eBay and some off of the Walmart app. All right, I just wish this isn't, like I said, an amazing line to collect for. Fun line to collect for. Not as fun as Masters of the Universe, don't get me wrong. That's still my passion. That's still my baby. But this is still a fun line, of Origins figures. And the fact that, since it is Origins figures, you can mix and match and combine and come up with some crazy, crazy figures. It's all plug and play. So it's fun. So fortunately, like I said, I wish, there were, we can get more of these figures in retail for us who collect this line. All right. But KANE here is an amazing figure here, a fun figure here. I love it. I love the detail. I'm getting one more glimpse right there of KANE right there before I end the video. Right there. Looks good. All right. But hopefully, Walmart can find a way to get these figures out more, frequently for us collectors. I mean, who knows? I mean, my Walmart, still has Series 8 figures, on their shelves. And so, hopefully, they can change things around and, put more, these figures, these iconic figures, more out on shelves. But thank God, like I said, there's, online purchases, or online stores for us, like eBay, like the Walmart app. Even Target, I think, has these figures as well. All right. But there you go, guys. I was trying to be positive. And, I think that every time we talk about the SuperStars line, I got to mention that. Most of you guys are already aware of this. But anybody who's new or has been collecting this line, you understand that it is a very frustrating line. You got to be patient and lucky. And I always look forward. Don't get me wrong. Every time I go to Walmart, this is a Walmart exclusive. And every time I go to Walmart, the first thing I check is, of course, anything Masters of the Universe related from Origins. All right. And second, SuperStars line. And if anything new comes for both, I definitely will pick them up and, add it to the collection, because like I said, it's a fun, amazing collection. And the beauty of this brand here, if you're talking about cartoon collection, the Thundercats line, the Turtles line, to the Vintage line, to the SuperStars line, to the basically anything Origins, you can mix and match, you can plug and play, you can come up with some amazing customizations with these characters and have fun. And of course, as we know, if something doesn't work out, or if you want to go back to the original form of these figures, hey, you can put everything back, and it's beauty. And that's the beauty of Origins, all right? It's the customization and the creativity, which I love about this line here, all right? But there you go, guys. Once again, there's KANE right there from the WWE SuperStars line from Series 9. All right. All right. So I'd like to take time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. It's been a lot of fun. All right. Now, tomorrow, so don't forget to hit the notification bell. All right. So tomorrow, now, my Voltrex figure should be here very soon, within a day or so. Of course, if I do get him tomorrow on Saturday, I will do a full unboxing with you guys on the channel. If not, no worries. All right, we'll look and review British Bulldog. All right, from the SuperStars line. All right, and anything Master of the Universe related. I've got King Randor from New Eternia, Roboto, and Beastman coming from Masterverse. All right. So please, and if you hear that knocking, it's my neighbors knocking right now. So apologize for that. So anything Master Universe related. In fact, one more thing I failed to mention, and it's gonna be kind of fun because I think I've never done this before. I think I've never unboxed, because we unboxed Origins figures, of course we unboxed Masterverse figures, on this line. And yes, and one SuperStars figure. If you remember, Sting a while back. for the first time ever, and a figure that I needed for my CGI line, for out of box or loose in my collection. I found a great deal for Orko for the CGI line, and I have him. He's been shipped, and I will be doing a full unboxing of Orko on the channel here for the first time ever. We're doing a CGI unboxing. You know, that's the third and final. I mean, that line is now done with, as you know. And I will be doing an unboxing of Orko. And we'll compare that version of Orko to the other variants we have in the collection from, of course, Origins and Masterverse. All right, so that'll be kind of fun to do as well. So I hope you will join me for that. All right, so I hope everybody, all right, has a great Friday, and I'll see everybody on Saturday. Take care and have a good one, everybody.